If there is one composition filmmakers can't resist, it probably is this one, the hallway shot. It doesn't have to be a hallway exactly. Any similar structure will do. You have seen it many times. It is the defining composition in some of Stanley Kubrick's films. Yorgos Lanthimos loves tracking his characters in this space. Hallway shots are everywhere, especially in horror and thrillers. I get it, they're cinematic, perfect symmetry with everything in focus and leading lines that instantly directs our eyes and create depth. But why horror in particular? I mean, other genres use hallways too. Even comedy. But horror films have the most amount of hallway shots.
Hello?
And why I was obsessing over these hallway shots, I had a second question. Shouldn't those lines here be parallel? I know the walls are parallel, then why are they converging like this? I never asked myself the second question because this convergence is so natural to our eyes. It's like walking down the street and seeing both sides converge at the horizon, or looking up at a skyscraper or train tracks. We're so used to it that we forget, in fact, the lines never physically touch. It's just an optical illusion. So in this video, we will look at why horror directors love hallway shots so much. Then we will explore the visual science behind the shot and how to set up the camera for better control over this composition. Conceptually, hallways are transitional spaces. We pass through them to get to somewhere else. Keeping a character in this in-between space creates tension, making them feel ungrounded and suspended in time and place. Hallways can also be narrow and claustrophobic. The character is boxed in, exposed, and vulnerable, as we can see the full length of the space with nowhere to hide. Yet, visibility is limited from the character's point of view when they have to turn a corner. The Shining is the go-to cultural reference for the association between hallways and horror. So much of the film's tension comes from characters roaming these endless, creepy hallways. The set design plays a huge role here by giving the hallways a disorienting maze-like quality. So what's the science and the camera setup behind this composition? A simple explanation is this. The farther away something or someone is, the smaller they look. So the smaller the lines appear, and so does the spacing between them, making them seem to converge towards a vanishing point. For the camera setup, most importantly, keep in mind, the viewing angle determines how much the lines converge. Take train tracks for example. If you look down at them at a 90 degrees angle, the tracks will appear parallel. As you begin to look up, the tracks begin to converge. So when you look at the horizon, they really converge. Same with a skyscraper. Contrary to what you might think, how strongly the lines converge does not depend on the focal length. As a Dutch photographer have tested, a wider lens still shows the same degrees of convergence as other lenses. A wider lens is only preferred for this shot because it captures more of the space. Besides adjusting the camera position and angle, filmmakers can also shape the hallway's quality and size. They can choose a long and narrow hallway to make the convergence more pronounced and the walls more dominant, or a shorter but wider hallway for a more open effect. The hallways can be attached to a real location or designed specifically for the scene. And extra leading lines can be added in the form of ceiling lights. Hope that was useful. We have explored why directors, especially in darker genres, love hallway shots so much, along with the simplified science and techniques that give filmmakers more control when composing a hallway shot or beyond. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.